What's up, everyone? It's your channel TFD back with another video. Looks like Stephanie White has a brand new plan for Caitlin Clark heading into the 2025 season. For this one, we're taking it straight to Indy. Let's get into it. We probably should have seen this coming. If you follow basketball, you know Stephanie White is shaking things up for Caitlin Clark this year. Just yesterday, we saw Clark playing off the ball a lot more than usual, and honestly, it seemed to hold her back a bit. Now, I'm not sure if that's going to be the Fever strategy moving forward, but it's definitely got Indiana fans talking and scratching their heads. Here's what's up. Articles are starting to surface saying Stephanie White is committed to this new approach for Clark. I'm torn, honestly. I want to see Clark grow as a player, but I also want to see the Caitlin Clark we all watched light it up at Iowa. People say she played off the ball at Iowa sometimes, but she still looked like herself. Bottom line, we all want to see the Caitlin Clark who broke records and captured everyone's attention at Iowa. When she first entered the league, we didn't get that same Clark. Christie sides had her playing a different style, and honestly, it didn't really work after the Olympic break. What did work? Letting Caitlin Clark be Caitlin Clark. That's when the Fever started winning games. Now, with Stephanie White at the helm, we're in a similar situation. White's got a great coaching track record, but this fan base is passionate, and if things go sideways, they'll let you know about it, especially online. White probably realized that yesterday with all the reactions to her new plan. She's a former player, so she's used to the noise, but the spotlight is on her now. Last year, Christie's sides got hammered in the media, and I don't want to see that happen to White. But if she doesn't play to Clark's strengths, it could get rough. To me, Clark is at her best when she's got the ball in her hands, running the offense, making plays, and letting her teammates cut and move. That's when the Fever are most dangerous. So, let's break down exactly what Stephanie White is planning. Stephanie White's approach is all about evolving Clark's game. She's not just keeping her as a ball-dominant point guard, she's introducing more off-ball movement, similar to how the Warriors use Steph Curry. One play, Clark might be setting a screen. The next, she's popping out for a three from a spot defenders didn't expect. This constant motion is designed to tire out defenses and create more scoring opportunities. White's also focused on reducing Clark's fatigue. By not having her handle the ball every possession, Clark can catch her breath and still impact the game. This should help her stay fresh for big fourth-quarter moments, especially since heavy ball handling wore her down late last season. Another key part of White's plan is developing Clark's physical strength and decision-making. She's running drills to sharpen Clark's choices and pairing her with veterans in practice to boost communication and court awareness. Clark led the league in turnovers last year, but she's already showing improvement under White's guidance. Finally, White wants to maximize the chemistry between Clark and Aaliyah Boston. Their two-player game really started to click by the end of last season, and White is looking to build on that, making the Fever's attack even harder to predict. So, that's the scoop. Stephanie White is reinventing the Fever, and Caitlin Clark is at the center of it all. Will it work? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure. All eyes are on Indiana this season. Let's dive into the details and see how this plan unfolds. So, this article came out today. Stephanie White has a plan to turn Caitlin Clark and Indiana Fever's weakness into a strength. You know, all these ideas, all these strategies, yeah, they sound great on paper. But the real question is, will they actually work when it counts? That's what everyone's waiting to see. The Indiana Fever are entering the 2024 WNBA. I'm pretty sure they meant 25. That looks like a typo on a major site. It happens, but yeah, that's definitely not right. Let's continue. Regular season with momentum and swagger after sweeping the preseason 3-0. Their latest win, an 81-76 victory over the Atlanta Dream on Saturday, capped a dominant run that showcased both promise and areas for growth. The Fever opened their preseason with a gritty overtime win against the Washington Mystics, 79-74, followed by a jaw-dropping 108-44 rout over the Brazil national team at Carver Hawkeye Arena. Their final test against Atlanta proved tighter but no less satisfying, solidifying their status as a team to watch this season. They were just terrible, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Gotta keep it real. Now, Much of the hype centers around rookie phenom Caitlin Clark, who continues to dazzle fans with highlight plays and fearless leadership. Clark notched 13 points against Atlanta, while veteran DeWanna Bonner contributed 8 points, 3 rebounds, and 1.5 steals. Guard Sophie Cunningham also played a crucial role in steadying the team, with ESPN ranking Clark, Aaliyah Boston, and Kelsey Mitchell in the WNBA's top 25 players. Clark, controversially at number for the Fever's roster, is under intense scrutiny. The attention, while exciting, brings added pressure to maintain unity and consistency. Coach White calls for sharper execution. Now, this is the kind of stuff that makes me pause, like, hold up, wait a minute. When she did that, yeah, we need a sharper execution. So, I'm about to read through this and hope she's got some solid reasoning because honestly, it feels like she's just switching everything up for no good reason. And my thing is, if it ain't broke, why are you trying to fix it? Look, I get it, people like Stephanie White, and yeah, these are just preseason games, but what she pulled yesterday, that was just not good for Fever. Despite the perfect record, head coach Stephanie White wasn't shy about pointing out early game issues, particularly the team's 10 first-half turnovers against Atlanta. Flat out horrible. And let's be real, it's your offense that's causing it. Take some responsibility for the system you're running, because that's what's leading to all these turnovers. Now sure, the players gotta execute, no doubt. But they're running your blueprint, and that blueprint? It's the problem right now. We did a better job of taking care of the ball in the second half, White said on the team's official YouTube channel. But I was disappointed that we had 10 first-half turnovers. A lot of them were us trying to force things that just weren't there. You're running a motion offense where the ball's gotta keep moving nonstop. But you're not even letting Caitlin Clark set anything up. It's just pass, pass, pass until someone finds a lane and throws up a shot. Bro, that's not gonna cut it. What we saw yesterday made it crystal clear. This game strategy is not going to work. Now, White, a former WNBA all-defensive standout, has taken a hands-on approach with Clark running drills to sharpen her decision-making and pairing her with veteran Sydney Colson during practices to improve communication. Clark's turnover history is no secret. As a WNBA rookie, she led the league in 2024 with 223 turnovers across 40-plus games, averaging 5.7 per game. Still, Clark has shown significant improvement. She's acknowledged her past mistakes and has focused on enhancing her ball control and court awareness. Under White's guidance, she's already shown better decision-making in late-game scenarios. With preseason now in the rearview mirror, Coach White expects even more from her squad. As the Fever look ahead, expectations are sky-high. Clark has the backing of her coach and teammates, and the entire locker room is buying into a culture of accountability and growth. Man, I gotta be real with you right now, a lot of the issues we're seeing, I put that on Stephanie White. I know some people are gonna come at me for saying this, but she's out here changing up the offense, running all these experiments. This is not the time for trial and error. This is supposed to be a championship run, not a science project. We don't need to be trying this, or seeing if that works. There's already a proven blueprint for Caitlin Clark. And let's be honest, nobody knows that blueprint better than Lisa Bloody. Lisa Bloody unlocked Caitlin's full potential at Iowa, and she knows exactly how to get the best out of her. If I'm Stephanie White, I'd be picking up the phone and calling Bloody for some advice. I don't know why Christy Sides didn't do that either. Instead, we keep seeing these experiments: motion offense, Clark off the ball, Clark on the ball. All this switching up. No. Don't overthink it. Call up Lisa Bloody and let her walk you through the perfect system for Clark. Not just a good system, the perfect one. I'm not interested in hearing about all these new plans and tweaks. I want results. I want to see wins, and I want to see Caitlin Clark in the MVP conversation. Stephanie White, you're on the clock now. If you keep experimenting and it doesn't work, you're going to hear about it just like we called out Christy Sides last season. No mercy. This is about getting dubs and letting Clark shine. Let me know what you all think in the comments. Are you with me, or do you think these experiments are going to pay off? Because right now, I'm holding Stephanie White fully accountable for whatever happens next. And don't forget to like and subscribe for daily updates.